our primary focus, which is Blogging Theology Academy. What is Blogging Theology Academy, and what is the goal of Blogging Theology Academy?
Well, thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, well, what we offer Blogging Theology Academy, you can if you Google it now, you can go to our website, because at the moment it's online, but we offer an advanced diploma in the Western tradition and Islamic philosophy and theology. And indeed, we just opened up applications for the 2025-26 advanced diploma. So you can go on our website and you can apply now, which is people are already applying to do that. So the two lead instructors are myself and Hassan Spiker, who is a Cambridge University philosopher and a brilliant expositor of the Islamic tradition in metaphysics and logic and theology. And the idea is to equip students with a deep and penetrating knowledge of our contemporary world as Muslims, as I was saying. This modern world we live in is actually comes from a set of Western social and political and philosophical assumptions. And the idea really is for us to understand that in a much more deep way. And there are two courses, putting it very simplistically. I run the course to do with looking at the Bible and the history of Christianity and trying to understand how, from an Islamic perspective, of what has been going on there, how it informs our contemporary world. So I look at the Gospels, we look at the early church, we look at theology, of course, the New Testament, because and we're going to move on to the Reformation and later, because a lot of these ideas and influences impacted the West in very profound ways and still impact the world as well. And Hassan Spiker, of course, is talking lectures on metaphysics and logic and theology from his area of expertise, and he's certainly an expert. The course is quite advanced, so although it's introductory, it does assume a certain an ability and a certain interest as well to grapple with these issues at an advanced level. And as I say, if you go on the website, you can read about how to apply. And our faculty, we have guest lecturers. Some of them, all of them are very distinguished. We have Professor Joseph Lombard, who's done a huge amount of work he's an amazing scholar. He did his PhD in Islamic studies at Yale University. He's taught at many universities. He's now a professor of Quranic studies at Hamad bin Khalifa University in Qatar, in Doha. And he's very, very hot on the epistemologies of our modern world, how we as Muslims, with our own epistemology, assert our own understanding over against a Western secular epistemology. Fascinating stuff. Dr. Ali Attai, I've already mentioned him, Professor Zaytuna, Dean of Undergraduate Studies, is also on the faculty. And we have several other from Oxford and others who come in occasionally to teach classes as well. And all these classes are live. We don't believe in inflicting videos on people, ironically, given what I do, but everything is live. There's one-to-one tuition on the Oxford model. So we have this kind of personal contact with students and many other things as well. So if you want more information, go on the website, which is at bloggingtheologyacademy.com, bloggingtheologyacademy.com, where you can see how to apply to it as well. It's an FAQ section. There's a section about the faculty, about admissions, and about the kind of educational experience that you will get in philosophy and theology. So it's a very rigorous education, actually. I say it can be introductory, but it goes to quite a high level. But there is individual tuition. So my course is called, just to give you its technical name, The Bible and Early Christianity, the Western Critical Method and Islam. So we look at the whole process from an Islamic perspective without straw manning the West, but we want to understand it in a more profound way. And Hassan's course is called Metaphysics and Logic in the Islamic and Western Traditions. And you can read more about that, about the course modules. It's all on the website.
Okay, so one question I have is, if someone wants to pursue the course, is there some prerequisite that they need to have in order to do that?
Yes, yeah, I think there are two prerequisites, and one of them is often not emphasized enough, perhaps in some people's minds, that there needs to be a great interest in these subjects. there needs to be a passionate engagement with them, because the course, although it's part-time, it's not a full-time, it's a part-time course, is demanding and requires that we do some reading in preparation. There's both for the lectures every week and also other reading as well. And there are essays. There's 2 essays that are set per year, which are looked at and marked, and there's and so on. So it is demanding. So that's probably the main thing. But also there has to be the aptitude as well as the interests, because it is quite advanced. So if you've got a great interest in this subject, do have a look. And if you find that it meets your intellectual needs and curiosities, we'd love to talk to you more.